kind of pissed off, dude. I've been trying to. I made like 3 appointments with food stamps, and they have not made it to any of them. I just sat there for fucking like 37 minutes with Google Meets just on, just staring at my fucking face. I just got the dream now. I played a little offline. Oh, no wonder. There we go. Oh, so you have, that's why it's so slow. You can't just use it. Oh, I gotta collect it. Jesus, dude. Oh, no, that's not this thing. Little floating things look like them too, kind of. This dream nail, this thing right there, is like nail that I use, but it doesn't hurt people. It just like reads their minds, and I have to use it to enter the dream world to fight certain dream bosses. Should I collect it all? Oh, you return. Let me have a look at the dream. You are still practicing the ways. No shit. There's this one thing. You told me to come back and talk to you after it. Okay. There's another one that I marked in blue, but there's no way this place has a map. Why isn't he here? The resting grounds. Past years would come here to conduct rituals for those who had passed on. Not anymore, though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now. I'll go buy a map first and then go back. How'd I miss him? This is the first time I've ever been here. That's why she won't talk to me. Is she the one that was in here? She was asleep. Yeah, she got all those plushies of me. The light savior and darkness, trouble dreams. I think I already read this. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's talking about that bug I saved. One of the bugs I saved.
Bapanada.
Oh, nice. That way I don't have to mark them. See that tall cliff beyond the town's graveyard that only has a lot of because mines and machinery and also, yeah, I know. To be sent into that ruin, why? Things are so much simpler up here. I didn't realize I could buy more. If I can buy 3 more of those, I need to save up so I can get another mask. I need 2 more of those. Wait, maybe he sells more of those too, but those are expensive as fuck. Wherever you are, whatever it is you do, I hope you 3 are looking after yourselves. He knows them?
Ecobus.
Pockets healing and yes.
Ecobus.
He's talking about, wonder if I can hit these guys. I probably shouldn't, but let's see. He's talking about these guys. Apparently these guys are arresting the egg to keep things going and Hollowness the way it is, but the plague has come back. Some plague has come back. This is what I learned when I got the dream mail. Oh shit, I forgot to put YouTube chat out. Some plague has come back, so they're still saying, no, we have to do our purpose. Our purpose is to keep things going here, but the plague has come back, so our purpose is actually hurting people, so you've got to physically stop us. That's the only way we can work. It's the only way this can work. So, got a huge advancement in the story. Did it all off fine. See, when I do cells, it lights up. Yeah, you can't jump or do anything while you're holding it. You can use it on enemies, but it's kind of hard because it takes so long. Wait, why'd I enter? I hit. Nail doesn't do any damage. We try to hit it and oh, it's not this guy because he's wrong. Got him! Where is it? Oh, I thought you could hit that one. Nope, wrong way. If I go to the first boss, I'll be able to hit him. Because his body's still there. Where is the first boss? What? Oh, there's one of those dudes. Jesus. Oh, crawls on the thing. Killed by the simplest enemy. Yes, I thought you could hit all enemies. That's what Jake said. You hit enemies. Maybe he just meant like when they're alive and it's really hard to do. Alright, maybe I could probably get up that thing now too. Damn it. That was stupid as shit. See? White Wanderer, don't be shy. Cold outside, bed is soft. Guess that's my ship in this game. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that. Because you don't hit ghosts without listening to them.
Really?
Oh, quit trying to jump out on me. Oh, must I have slept? This land is so much darker now. So thick with the stains of regret. Oh wait, I wonder I can give her an egg to get my shit back. Even the air is murkier. If I sleep again, will the darkness creep in here and swallow me whole? Could be. Give me my stuff back. I want to see how it works. How have you been faring? Again, have you come to me because of your regrets? Let me peer into Yes, I can see you have regrets you've left behind. An arc stain just below us, lost amongst the kingdom's twisting roads and highways. Not that it'd be hard to get back. As a service, I can return the regrets to you so they can be dealt with. You want that, yes? But I am very hungry. Ooh. Perhaps you'll be willing to part with a little of your food, sleep for as long as I have, and you build up quite an appetite. What, really? Sleeping doesn't make me hungry. A rancid egg. Give Gigi a rancid egg. She's really gonna eat that? I thought she gave it to her friend. I will enjoy this morsel tremendously. Now, as promised, we will begin the ritual. Oh no, that's if you beat the game and then play it again. She jumps back. I have to fight it still.
Really? Omamututa.
As you seem to have made peace with your regrets in a most novel and, dare I say, brutal fashion. What a joy to behold. Farewell for now. I will think of you as I savor my meal. She's eating the rotten eggs. There's another character that I think replaces her if you play steel mode, and that means you can't die once in the entire fucking game or it's over. And she says she's giving him to her friend. I thought it was going to be the lady that I buy them from, but that's probably her friend, is Gigi. Yeah, she ate a rancid egg. Fatty rancid egg of an unknown creature emits a powerful stench of decay, generally not considered edible. When did he leave? What the fuck? That's just a suit of armor. His body was been here for the longest time. What the hell? Maybe he crawled off somewhere. Maybe he wasn't dead. Or maybe he was that spirit I killed up there. You can hit me up here too. Fuck you, dude. I get. I'll be right back. Get my dog's lunch. What the fuck? What's the deal? What the hell? She didn't eat breakfast this morning, so I'm gonna go eat. See if she wants me now. fucking real? How far apart? Oh, they were instant.
So Jonas Nicholson painting became a bit famous in Europe as Baron Cat painting. Someone is waiting for your next painting. Do you want to make it cat artists? Yes. There was a samurai lawyer who escaped poverty by drawing thousands of Nicholson. Jonas Yoshiri was the Lord was so for region and what is now group of architecture in the 17th century. His family had a lineage of over 300 years, but over time they downsized. Until they were reported from England in the prefecture living in Turkey.
Medicine will be ready in 30 minutes ago, but I'll wait a while to go pick it up. I'm not in a hurry. In fact, I need to take today's medicine. I'm thinking about it. Get my medicine a couple days early. That I'm sure I don't run out of it. One time I went up there and they didn't have my fucking diazepam. They're like, well, we'll get it tomorrow, so we can only give you enough for your dose today. And I was like, okay, well, good thing I get them early then to make sure I got them. And they're like, oh, so you have some, so you don't need any today? And I was like, hell no, fucking give me enough for today, because what if you don't get them tomorrow? Like, what if you don't get them for a week? Or actually, at the time, it was clonazepam, which I would, like, with diazepam, the half-life is a lot longer. Let me actually see. Clonazepam has a pretty long half-life, too. It just sucks. I hate it. It works for a lot of people. It just doesn't work for me. And I don't like Xanax. I don't like it. So, but that's also got a shorter half-life as well, anyways. So, let me see. Xanax. And it sucks because everybody that's looking up the half-lives, damn, 11 hours? 11.2 hours. Though the range can vary considerably from 6.3 to 26 over a day. So it's 11.2 hours is what it's considered as. And it sucks because a lot of times when you type in half-lives, it gives you a chart of how long it stays in your system, and it's like, dude, for a piss test. And it's like, that's not what I'm asking. I'm looking it up for science. I'm not looking it up to cheat a piss test. No, let's look up. That's insane to believe that Xanax lasts that long in your system. Because it comes on so quick. Clonazepam, 0.5 milligrams, and then 1 milligram, and then why not 2? Because they also make 2. I don't even think they make 0.5s, but it doesn't matter what milligram you have. The half-life isn't going to change unless it's an XR. Yeah, 19 to 60 hours. So, we want it from 11 hours to 19 hours. Now let me see diazepam. Why 10 mil? Why are you bringing up the 10 milligram? Why, it doesn't matter what milligram it is. The half-life of diazepam is 48 hours. Holy shit. That's the same as methadone. No wonder it works better for me. Jesus Christ. Keeps an even keel, dude. That's such a better fucking medicine than all the other benzos. Why have they stopped using it? Like, you're only going to get it if you ask for it. They do not prescribe Valium anymore. You have to ask for it. The half-life is 48 hours, and the reason why they gave me clonazepam was because the half-life was so long. Well, it's only like, what, 8 hours longer than Xanax? But I don't like Xanax. It's just I mean, I guess I could take a small amount of it and it would be fine, but it doesn't, like, my panic attacks don't just last for like fucking 30 minutes. And that's the half-life. Like, the peak of it isn't going to be at 19 hours. That's going to be way after the peak. So the peak of diazepam will actually be within probably, honestly it takes longer, but if you take it throughout the day, like, it keeps you at an even keel and helps me manage my panic attacks. So I'm so fucking glad I asked for it. Wait, I was going here to hit that one boss. Is there any other reason? Did I die? Yeah, I did. I guess it's only bosses. See, those guys blend in with the environment. It's hard to see them. What? Oh yeah, I can't fill it up with this on my soul. Sure, I have them because he's from first gen and I have most first gen. I wonder what happens if I hit it with the Should I kill myself? I'll kill myself like really close to the wall. No, you gotta double jump later on. I don't know about a double dash. I don't know how I would dash through there. How the fuck am I supposed to get through there? Maybe there's something later on that... Or maybe I can break through from above? It must be like a thing that extends your dash or something. Because you can't, unless they put enemies, if they put enemies in there, you can hit them in dash. fuck? I guess I can't. I don't, you know, lift or something like that.
Serema.
Nail thing. Use these little lines. Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. What do you do, bitch? Those old snags could have been ferocious fighters if only they weren't so servile. Because if I could bounce on nails, then I could bounce on nails through that one thing that goes through. It'd be hard not to hit the ceiling. Nail job. Damn, dude. How do you turn so fast? Probably like this. Whoa, do they just spawn two of them and they die? Yeah, dude. How come that one didn't chase me? Oh man. Oh, shit. catch it? No. Oh, I did catch the last one. Nice. Carpal. Oh, what's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Kind of pissed off because my food stamps interview, this is the third one, like they didn't pick up, dude. I sat there on Google Meets hitting the join button over and over again. It said you'll join the interview when someone lets you in. And I sat there for fucking 37 minutes today. Yesterday I sat there for over 50 minutes in 2 different interviews because I set them up twice yesterday because I missed it. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to fucking drive up there. I've got till the 30th, but I want to do it like now. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Oh dang, dude. Yeah, sure, dude. You want to hang out on Discord? Bitch. Cool, I will too. Oh, I just saw your fucking YouTube one coming up. Do it one time, dude. Fucked that up big time. Am I into this football? got you ready. Yeah, that's what you said, that you've been sleeping early and waking up earlier. Yeah. Watch the sunrise while you're at work. Yeah, well, I know exactly what you mean, dude. Like, I like working when it starts. That's why I like night shifts a lot. They can be hell to get used to, but once you get used to them, night shifts are pretty fucking awesome. There's no traffic, you know, nothing's going on. Usually the managers aren't there. Or if they are, they're not hard asses. They just make sure you get the job done. And that's cool that they let you clock in and like get your work done and whenever. Yeah. I think it's good as long as like you've gotten done what they need to get done, that they shouldn't be fucking with you, I feel like. Yeah. I hate that, dude. That's one of the worst things for me about working like in the middle of the day is like if I have to work at 11 or like 2 or 3 o'clock and I wake up at like 9 o'clock or something, I feel like I just have to fucking sit there and be in anxiety until I go into work. So I like to either work like right when I'm waking up or that's it. I just like to be able to have a job where I can just wake up and go to work. That's why I like night shifts. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like I can't start doing something and actually enjoy it because I'm constantly thinking I've got to go to work, and even if I have an alarm set, I'm sitting there like looking at the clock. I got to go to work in T-minus this many hours or whatever. And one time it was so bad it made me black out and I fucking lost the job. That's actually how I lost my last job. I mean, I hate to say that I'm like used to it, but it is true that I am used to like needing to be careful, watching out in case I black out. Like being ready, like knowing if I get tunnel vision or whatever, I need to sit down and take a break. If I don't, I'll fall down like I did the other day. But I didn't have time. Like, usually it starts with me getting tunnel vision, and like I'll slowly lose my periphery, and then it just gets like thinner and thinner until I fully black out. But the other day it would just happen all at once. Or the other month, whatever. It's been a couple months now, probably. And I was kind of hoping my heart medication would fix it. I was kind of hoping it was because my heart was racing so fast, but I guess it's just my body's response to a panic like that, when I'm having a panic attack. And I looked up the half-life for Valium versus other opioids. Dude, the half-life for Valium is fucking 48 hours. No wonder it, like, works so well. So, like, that's why it keeps me on such an even keel, and why I think it's been working so much better than the clonazepam, because clonazepam is supposed to have a long half-life, and it does. It's like 19 hours, but that's less than double the half-life of Xanax. Xanax actually has a half-life of 11 hours. I didn't think it'd be that long. But still, that means half of it will be out of your system. So, like, that means the peak of it probably only lasts, like the medicine only works as intended probably for like 4 hours at the most. And then you're gonna like need another dose. Although they usually say it's 8 hours. But that's my experience with it. It's usually half of what they say. Oh, really? Holy shit, dude. Like, you could buy a brand new game for that. Yeah, because you only have that for a month, right? Yeah, didn't you say it was on the PlayStation Store? Or the app? Oh, that's the one. So how does the Plus Premium work? Like, do you get to keep the games you download, or do you only get to play them for free for the month that they're on there? Yeah? Okay. That's cool. The online membership. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like Stardew Valley has like been out for a really long fucking time. Isn't it an MMO? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. yeah, I gotta go get my medicine at some point. They said it was gonna be ready at 11 a.m., but it's never ready when they say it's gonna be ready. Like, they're so busy at the pharmacy, like, in fact, like, if you don't call them ahead of time, they probably won't have it ready, in fact, unless you go up there at, like, close time. Price Chopper and Raymore. And, like, I'm not saying that to, like, slight them. There's a lot of pharmacies that are closer to me, but I like them, and I really get along with the pharmacist. He and I have had long talks about certain medications and, like basically kind of how his job works. Like, I know a lot about it, and he's told me, like, dude, I would hire you here if you got the training to be a pharmacy tech. You would be an amazing pharmacist, because you somehow already know about all the medications, and, like, their interferences and stuff. And I was like, well, I mean, I know a lot about maybe the ones that I take, but, I mean, you deal with hundreds of different kinds of medications. Like, that's why I didn't go to school for it. I'm not that good, but he said, like, if you ever went to training, I would hire you. It's pretty cool. Gotta save these little grubs, and oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna mark it in case I die, because I have to, like, nail jump, which is you have to use your sword like a pogo stick on the nails, and you have to do it at just the right time. So I didn't even know about that until just now when I saw these things set up like that. So I only have to really do it once because I've got a dash. So damn it, dude. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's fucking why. That was dumb. Dude, I fucking did it, but I didn't dash, so I went to the wrong spot, son of a bitch. Actually, I don't think you can jump up high enough and dash, so I will have to do it twice. Damn it. Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of it, but oh, I got it. Yeah, I do have to dash. Nice. I got him. Saved him. Yeah, I watched, like, the last hour or two of it. And then I rewatched, like, the first few minutes when they were talking about Charlie Kirk, and he was, like, thinking about, like, his kids and what would happen. Like, Charlie Kirk had kids, apparently, and it turned out, like, in the middle of the show, Dan was like, yeah, it came out that he apparently didn't make it. I know I've heard of him, but, like, I don't really know anything about him, but I don't care, like, who he is, dude. Like, committing violence against anyone, especially when it comes to politics, dude, it's like, I use this example with October 7th in Israel all the time. if Hamas really cared about Palestine, they would have never committed that atrocity. They just wanted to do it because they just wanted to kill people and be nasty, disgusting freaks. Because doing that gave Israel all the fuel they needed to make a massive genocide fire. And they had to have known that Israel was not just going to sit there and do nothing when that happened. So, like Hassan big-upping Hamas, thinking that they're so fucking awesome, dude. If they did something to America, we would invade so many, like, nations. It would probably be insane. And innocent nations. Like, these people aren't, looking out for the best interest of anyone but themselves. And it's not like Palestinians want to fucking kill Israelis. They just don't. And Israeli settling is super fucked up. And it's super fucked up that their government lets them do that. That's why most of the people hate Benjamin Netanyahu. Because he doesn't do anything to stop some really horrible people from encroaching on land that is not theirs, and with physical violence taking it from somebody and saying, this is mine now, you gotta go. You know, like, Israel has recognized borders now. It's a country. There's a safe place for people to go, especially obviously Jewish people. There's a safe place for them to go if they need somewhere to go. And there's room for them. They do not need to take Palestine. They do not need to keep... It's like Trump saying Canada's going to be the 51st state. It's like, dude, we're at a point where borders aren't so important. We have a tool called diplomacy, you know, but he knows nothing about that. It seems like. Yeah. That's why they say absolute power corrupts absolutely. Although that's not true. I feel like there are people that it didn't like corrupt. I feel like it's just that most people that would go for that job are already corrupted people. I mean, I feel like Jimmy Carter really did want what was best for the country, and he seems like a good guy. He worked for Habitat for Humanity for the rest of his life after his presidency. He could have said, I mean, he did live off of his pension, because Habitat for Humanity is a not-for-profit. I doubt he took money from them, but I don't know, because he did work for them for years and years. But, that's not a normal thing for a president to do. And I think Obama was another kind of president. Like, his whole campaign was literally run on hope, like, we can make things better. And Trump kind of stole that by saying, make America great again. But First off, I was like, when was America great? Like, what are you talking about? What time period are you talking about? And exactly, yeah, and who was it great for? And like, to me, America is better than it ever has been. Like, when we were kids, we didn't have the technology and stuff that we had, the instant access to information that we have now. And our policies are getting so fucked up, our foreign policies. Dude, they're not funding PBS, they're not funding NPR, they completely cut off all the funding to those people. Like, PBS is, I can't, they're doing a drive or something because it was the opposite of that. They fired I think 12 or something like that % of their workforce because they lost their funding from the government, which is so fucked up. So fucked up, dude. That's like a public forum. Now Trump is trying to make flag burning punishable by a year in jail. I hate flag burning, dude, but that makes me want to go burn a flag and put it on social media. And the Supreme Court will have to rule on that. I mean, but he's put pressure on them to make other rulings like that they promised they wouldn't do, like reversing Roe v. Wade, saying, okay, we're not, the government, with the Supreme Court, the federal government is going to have no stance on this anymore. It can be made illegal. You do not have the right to do that. It's up to the states to decide if you have the right to do it. And then all of a sudden, like, you start hearing horror stories. And yes, it might have just been a couple people, but horror stories, I mean, it shouldn't have to happen to anyone in this day and age. Of horror stories of... Exactly, dude. Just one person, and it's not even an abortion, like, yes, your fetus is dead, your body will eventually reject it, but we can't take it out of you because we will lose our license. Like, we're stuck. And that person sadly has to become the example of what this law does. And there was a woman that said she was like bleeding for 48 hours in a bathtub, and they said you can't, unless you are bleeding a life-threatening amount, like, we cannot help you. There's literally legally nothing we can do. They're like, we're breathing down our backs, the hospital will get fucked over, we'll lose our licenses, and who knows what will happen to the hospital, you know, if we do this. So she was like waiting for a dead fetus to pass for 48 hours in a bathtub, basically. Like, just sitting there because she was just constantly bleeding. And that, like you said, just one person is too many. When there are, it didn't have to happen. The lazy motherfucking legislature let it. It's like, they made that happen. They're the ones that forced her to do it, not the doctors. In fact, a lot of doctors risked their licenses to help people during those times. And that's, you know, one of the reasons why they started, like, going after hospitals and, like, focusing on everything. You know, they talk about, like, they didn't want to set up a drug monitoring system because it'll violate your right to privacy medically, because even though only medical professionals can look up that database, so that doesn't really make any fucking sense. But, and yet they're using it to, or the DEA can totally use it, to make sure people aren't like doctor shopping or pill farming. And, now they're using it for like Plan B drugs and, shit like that. So, Pickle Lane, dude, is it an invasion of privacy to do that, or is it not? Oh, it's an invasion of privacy when it costs somebody that's paying you, who the hell knows how much pharmaceutical lobbyists are paying people. But when it's like poor people that don't have any other option, you know, you'll go breathe down their neck and go through their shit, their medical shit, that's supposed to be private. It's just so disgusting to me, the way they're, because it's like you said, like, they have the power to change things for the better, and they are specifically doing the opposite. And I don't know why. I don't know what the, like, every young person is like, yes, I want to become president and enact change for good in this world. You know, that's like an incredibly common thing. But as you become an adult, some people just like have a twisted view of the world and think that their view is the only right view. There are no other right views, and they are the arbiters of what is good and evil. And, you know, they're trying to make Christianity, yeah, I can't nail hop on that. Yeah, at the top. They're trying to make Christianity the national religion of the United States. Yeah. Usually the only reason somebody is like really super Christian is they just found it or whatever, or you know, they're like just, there are some people that are just only all about Jesus because they think it's like their eternal life is at stake, and everybody else is as well, not just theirs. And then there's a huge group of people, sadly, that use it to try to cover up their bad deeds. They're like the people that walk in to a Chris Hansen stain wearing a cross necklace. And apparently in some jails, like, the people that get super religious, it's like hard for people to go to like services and stuff because it's filled with a bunch of like sex pests and fucking like people that do really fucked up stuff that even murderers and hardened criminals hate. So like if you go to service, you might get lumped in with those people. And I don't even know if you have to have a oh, that was fun. I cured that sideways issue. That's really strange. I don't know if they necessarily have to have services in prison, because I know they have chaplains, but a lot of times they might be multi-faith chaplains because there's just not enough money to hire. Like, they don't care, they don't consider that really it's like prison in this country is not about reformation. It's about money and just sick punishment. And yeah, there are people that do some real sick shit that kind of like might deserve it, but I still personally would not feel comfortable like torturing people. Maybe if they did it to my own family, I would be more comfortable torturing or hurting someone in that way. But I'm just not like, I think there are prisons in some countries that let their people out during the day. And, they just have to show up by like 9 o'clock at night or something. And and they have like really comfy cells. Really modern amenities, cable, LCD TV, gaming and shit, like, and they can leave during the day and either work a job or just go see their family or just hang out at a park or something, like, but they have to like have their residence at the jail and they have to be there, they have a curfew, and their crime rates are lower than ours, way the fuck lower. So, forcing insane punishments on people is not going to stop people from committing crime. And I'm sure... Yeah, because crime's getting... I mean, it's not getting worse, it seems like. Yeah, after COVID, I guess things kind of calmed down, but I mean, Kansas City's a really dangerous city, but in a lot of places, like, crime is not really rising, and I don't think it's even rising in Kansas City. It's just really dangerous here still. But once you go to jail and you feel like you've been abandoned by society because they don't give you your medication, they don't give you shit, dude. They take away, they strip you of tons of your rights. They don't care about your welfare or your well-being. Like, if you get stabbed or something, they'll be like, oh, that sucks, here, take a Tylenol. You know, like, that's rotten, disgusting, just appalling fucking behavior. And it's hard because some people commit really horrible crimes like school shooters. You know, do I really care if a school shooter's getting their medication or not? Kinda not, because fuck them, but at the same time, maybe if they get their medication, they should still have to spend the rest of their life in jail. But maybe they'll actually think about what they did and become a better person before they die. And that's really the best you can ask for in that situation, even if it's the death penalty. Because either that person dies believing what they did was okay, or that person dies believing that they made a terrible mistake. I'd rather them die believing they made a terrible mistake and actually legitimately wish they had not done what they did. But it's really hard for people that commit really fucked up crimes like violent sex crimes and child sex crimes like school shootings. It's really hard to care as them as people, and not view them as monsters instead. But I mean, I wouldn't object to letting the family deal with them, and if the family chose for them to die and there was somebody in their family willing to carry out that punishment and kill them, then I wouldn't object to that, especially for like school shooters and stuff. But I also do not think that violence is going to stop another, towards that person is going to stop another school shooting. You know what I mean? So really it's pointless to kill them other than to just not have to feed them or take care of them or have them on this planet with us anymore. As that person. And that family that lost their child to some psycho that brought a gun into the school, it has every right to feel like that person shouldn't exist on this planet anymore. You know? And I feel like since that person took it upon themselves to go take, especially the lives of children, their life is forfeit at that point. So if the family wants the death penalty for them, I think that it should be that way. But I do feel like if the death penalty is going to be a law, that it should be up to the family to decide whether it's imposed, or families, not jurors, and not like the law necessarily. Because I don't like the death penalty. I hate the fact that it exists. But I acknowledge the fact that there are some people on this planet that as long as they are free, they will do nothing but try to make people's lives a living hell. Or hurt them or kill them. And that's just the fucking way it is, even though it's super fucked up and it's hard to believe, but there are some people like that. So the only option is to incarcerate them or to kill them, basically. Like, I don't know what else to do with someone like that. You know, someone that if they're put in general population, they will try to hurt somebody. If they come into contact with a guard for any reason, whether it's to help them or not, they'll try to hurt them. And there's really not much you can do to deal with somebody like that other than kill them. Or put them in solitary confinement, and like just every interaction they have is through a little tiny slot in the door. But even then, there's people that'll like, they'll try to like throw shit and piss at someone if they whenever they bring them their lunch or food or whatever. So although I'm sure those are extremely rare cases, but it does happen. So I'm not 100% against the death penalty. There are some people that just want to hurt. For some reason, their existence is just to hurt people. That's all they want to do. And it doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter because they were abused and all they knew was pain and all they've known was hurt. If there is somebody that's all they want to do is hurt somebody and there's basically a 0% chance of rehabilitation, what else are you supposed to do with them? And I mean, I guess you could just lock them up in a cell and leave them there for the rest of their life. Feed them like the bare minimum nutrients that they need to live, and they're lucky to get that. Like zero recreation, nothing, but the thing is that those very few cases that I mentioned that would warrant that kind of punishment, when you make that kind of punishment legal, it gets abused. And people that do not deserve that kind of punishment get that kind of punishment. Like, not every murderer deserves to be treated the same as every other murderer. Like, what if you killed people for your country in a war? What if you killed to protect your family? What if you... And I guess there are some people that would say that that's not murder, but like, I guess I should say not every killer should be treated like every other killer. So, and like, it's really fucked up. People that get into positions of power like that seem to have like crossed wires and feel like it's their job to enact judgment on people, which is like, a lot of times in a murder case they won't say why they murdered somebody unless they're pleading guilty and they're saying, yeah, I did it and this is why. But that's a really rare thing. And a lot of times they're young kids that don't really understand the power of carrying a gun around with you every day and flashing it and using it on someone. And they don't care about life. That's why it's real dangerous here in Kansas City. Because everyone, dude, I'm sure you could walk down the street in certain parts of Kansas City and just like, if you were to search half the people, at least half the people would have a firearm on them. Just walking around or driving around, you know. Like, it's so prevalent here, and it's the same with drugs. And I think that's because we're a major point in the country where you come up from the south and then you go either west or east from here, or north further. Because we're literally in the center of the country. I mean, maybe not literally, like the exact center might be somewhere around in between Missouri or Kansas, but well, that's what I was saying. We're a huge distribution hub, basically. And if drugs come in the same, although a lot of politicians and lawmakers would have you believe it's different, but drugs basically come in the same way any other goods and services come into this country or get moved around this country. Through the mail or through like truck services. Delivery service. And I know that, especially Trump wants people to believe that there's an army of people bringing in these drugs, like smuggling them over the border, and there is. Like, I'm not saying there's not. I mean, I am saying a wall won't stop them. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. These people build elaborate, safe, like, tunnels that are meant to last years with electricity, and, they don't fuck around, man. But, like, even if that were the only way it got into the country, which it's not, what then? Are these people going to run to every state, every city, every neighborhood? No, dude. It's just like any other fucking... It's like, you want weed, you go to a dispensary. You want alcohol, you go to a liquor store. You want food, you go to a grocery store. You want dope, you go to a dope dealer. It's just the way it is. It's just a little harder to find because it's illegal. And I don't believe somebody that just enjoys getting high, as long as they're not hurting other people, like constantly driving while they're fucked up, like I did back in the day, and I'm ashamed of it now. If they're not doing that, and they're just getting high in the privacy of their own home, who the fuck are you to tell them no? Like, yeah, it might be bad for them, but so what? Why should they have to go to jail because they're doing something that might be bad for them? I think I'm a secret. Whoa. The bell just rang. Oh shit. Yeah, I broke the wall. Oh, hell yeah, there's one of those other trees. I just got this weapon called the Dream Nail, and I have to, collect all this dream essence to make, well, it's not really a weapon, it's a thing that like lets you read the minds of characters, and it allows you to enter the dream world where a lot of the bosses are sleeping, and it doesn't actually hurt enemies or people, but I have to collect 100 dream essence to level it up. I don't know what it does when it's leveled up. But yeah, in this game there's a huge thing about like bugs that are with sleep or without sleep, and there's like this that everybody says they can tell that there's like this noxious gas or a noxious odor coming from the mine shafts that you're exploring or the underground. Yeah, I got them all. And oh, that was 50. That means I should go back to that. Like there's 3 bugs that are sleeping, and they're keeping this place alive basically, and that's their duty. And even though they need to wake up to kind of like reset this place or destroy it or something, because of this plane coming in, they're bound to do their duty. So I have to go into the dream world to fight them and stop them from doing their duty and save, I guess, the world. Even though it will, like, destroy, I think, the place that we're in. I'm not too sure about it yet. Because I just now got the dream now and kind of found out a whole bunch of lore. And it's like, I keep doing stuff like that off stream, but sometimes, like, streaming just gives me anxiety. I don't want to do it. Wait, like, it looks like I can go left there. Well, even if I can, at least I came here and got that. Yeah, I can. Got that. That dream tree. Yeah, dude. And there were people that signed up for like his Truth Social platform, and when he was lying about the Epstein, or said there were no Epstein files, there were people that were like, I really respect you, and I still really think you're doing the best that you can. You're doing the best for our country that can be done. You're an amazing, great leader, but this is like the wrong move. Even it's like so hard for them to criticize him without blazing him up that hard, you know? So, I thought that they were purple. It's like, they say that there's people that are so pissed off about what he's doing, and they stop like freaking out about the horrible things that he's doing, and they call it Trump derangement syndrome. But I think it's the opposite. It's people like that that are obsessed with him. Yeah, they're the ones that are deranged. They're like, this dude at most is going to be in power for 8 years. What? How important do you think he is? Like, that's the reason he's acting like a king, because these people blaze him up like he is a king. Like he's the king of America. Which is such a weird phrase to think of, the king of America, you know? That's insane. And he talks all kinds of shit about like political violence and whatnot, but dude, let's not forget, he caused an insurrection. That would be crazy. But I wouldn't put it, sadly, dude, blame the Democrats on. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, dude. I don't know, like, this is not something that we should just play around with and just speculate. And like, it's okay to speculate, but like, just to start acting like that, I feel like we're at a point where we're gonna get to a civil war. And I used to think people were insane for saying that, but Now they are purposefully dividing us. It's not just the Republicans, the Democrats. A lot of them are doing it too. They're purposefully dividing us, and for some reason trying to make us despise each other. And it makes me think like, well, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's Friday. Nice. What the fuck are you doing that you can distract us so much? Because it can't just be, because it's not just Donald Trump, it's the entire system that's doing it. And, like, they must be doing something crazy if that they're trying to distract us from, if they're going that far to do it. What is space
Tiema Palava.
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch the video, but did he get shot from? I think he got shot from in front. Yeah. Yeah, like all of his muscles tensed up all at once. Yeah, like when it's like severed, it's like all the last of the energy goes into your nerves all at once or something maybe. Or maybe not severed, but like destroyed at least. I mean, either way, dude, even if he was spouting hate, like, hate plus hate doesn't equal good, you know what I mean? Never will. And yes, there might be times when you need to legitimately defend yourself and kill somebody, and like if you're in war, you might legitimately have to be defending your country, like Ukraine is right now. But nobody should want to kill somebody or aggrandize that. Like people that started worshiping, like I don't really feel too bad for that guy that got murdered because they do evil things, but I do feel somewhat bad about it. I do feel that it was wrong. Like I definitely don't think Luigi Mangione is a fucking hero by any standard. Like he's a murderer. He's a coward at that, dude. He shot a guy in the back. Like I feel like if there was anybody that made me mad enough to want to kill them, I'd want to do it with my own hands, and I'd want to do it like face to face and give them a chance to defend themselves. I know that sounds really fucked up, but I can't imagine just like going and shooting somebody in the back. But I also can't imagine killing somebody either, so to defend. Yeah. I don't either, dude. And, you know, like, it's what they taught us in freaking elementary school, dude. It was pitting families against families, neighbors against neighbors, like close people, best friends against each other. You know, all because they couldn't calmly come to an agreement of what they wanted to do. I've alerted a lot of these guys. Maybe I can get them to kill herself. Sometimes if they hit the nails, they'll accidentally hit the nails and die. Oh, one did it. They both did it. Oh, and I wasted all the soul I got. Great. I used a spell instead of healing myself. No, it's too low. Or to the right. Oh no. And that kind of stuff doesn't help a movement against that stuff. They use people like that as an example, as a matter of fact, of they use people like that as an example of why they have to fight so hard for these policies in place. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna call the pharmacy and see when my prescription's gonna be ready. Mic check. Okay, it's the face camera mute. Mute. my mic on mute because I didn't want people hearing me talk to the pharmacy and shit, but do you care if I get off real quick and then hit you up in like maybe a half an hour while I go pick up my medicine? Alright. I'm gonna obviously stop streaming too. I'm not gonna just leave it on. I'll probably stop streaming for the day actually, but I'll still hit you up. Yeah, I'm just going to Raymer, so it'll be a little bit. I'll see you in a bit, dude. Alright. Peace. Alright, guys. Y'all heard that, even though I don't say, I don't think it was in here anyways, but, love you guys, wherever you're watching. Hope you're doing well. Peace out.